Hi, welcome to our reading for the 2nd of November, 2016 for Wednesday. Now, I know it's a little bit late, but it's actually being filmed. I'm filming this on the 2nd, so I feel like the energies still apply, but see how it resonates for you. It could merge into the 3rd, or it could explain the 1st. See how it feels for you. Remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing. So see what feels right for you. It could be one sign that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest, greatest good of everyone involved. So we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, riding that wave, or ignoring the wave? Also, feel free to make this an interactive video with me if you want to pull some cards for yourself. And if you have some time, try to check out the links below, see if there's more signs and symbols for this reading for you, and show your love and support to the artists and musicians. And I just finished recording and uploading all of the signs, the astrological signs for the first 3rd of November. So perhaps if this reading doesn't resonate for you, or does resonate for you, or you want more clarity on this reading, I would say check out your sun, your moon, your rising, even your like Venus and Mars, whatever you feel drawn to. They all put a different filter on whatever you're wondering. Like, I would say Mars would be, your physical energy, the passionate energy towards something. Venus is love, the beautiful energy, the relationships, I would say. The moon is your emotions, something like that. I would say the sun would be like what you're going towards, like your surroundings, what's shining a light on you, on your situation. And your rising would be the inner workings, the inner driver and what you feel is going on all around inside. So I hope that was helpful to understand the ways to understand the different signs to look up for you. They all make up a specific makeup that is you. So let's begin, and I hope you enjoy the reading today. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Guys, welcome. This is our reading for the 2nd of November, 2016. Let's begin and see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all for the 2nd of November, 2016. Start with one card from the Thelema Tarot for clarity into the energies around today and how to ride these energies best. One card for the highest, greatest good of all. The Knight of Wands. I feel like I should pull another card, so I'm going to. Let's get clarification on the Knight of Wands. Male energy, passionate energy, fiery energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, young. I want to say male, but that could be an aggressive female energy, like wanting something, going for what she wants. But I feel like it came up reversed, and I know it's a general reading. Usually I try to read them both ways. The first thing I thought of is trampling on when I saw that card. So maybe you're trampling on something, someone, an idea, riding through the fire, or that's somebody who just rides into a situation, goes for the passion and runs. So it could be a runner in some cases, or running from what makes you passionate as well. Running from the truth of what really drives you forward, and not going towards that flame. So let's get more clarity. It's a knight. It's moving somewhere towards or away from something. Fast. Let's see if this Knight of Wands is sticking around somewhere. Get more clarity on the Knight of Wands. Well, that's the Emperor. Ultimate control. In control. Thinks he's in control. Believes he's in control. Usually is. I hear steadfast. Maybe he's steady. He's sitting down. So he's comfortable in his big stone chair. I see the ram here, so maybe Aries. Maybe this is an Aries energy. I also see a shield with an eagle on it, which makes me think of protection. But it's just sort of laying here. It's, you know, he doesn't have the shield up. It's just sort of known that it's there. His left hand has a golden globe. Like the sun, like energy, gold. I hear perfect communication. When I think of gold, I think of sending a message or sending energy or sending something valuable somewhere and it being received perfect. Nothing was lost along the way. No energy was lost. And then he has this scepter in his right hand with the Ankh on it. So circulating energy, moving through your body, creating something, using your passion. So it's also a 4. So it's stability, male energy. This is definitely male energy. Even if it's a girl, it's wanting, you know, wanting something, doing something, knowing the I am of you. But I feel like it's a male. So let's go to the Steampunk Tarot and get more clarity on the Emperor, number 4, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like this Emperor could be sending out the Knight of Wands on a mission to go somewhere, to do something. But I feel like this is kind of weird, but I feel like this Emperor sitting here is wishing he or she was this Knight of Wands, maybe again, maybe all over again, maybe for the first time. I feel like he was at some point, but I feel like he wants to be this person and not send that person out. He wants this experience of passion, riding towards something. Maybe he's bored, sitting in the chair, just making decisions. I feel like this Emperor wants some action, however that comes. So let's get more clarity on the Emperor and the Knight of Wands for the 2nd of November. Clarity on the Knight of Wands and the Emperor, number 4. Stability, control, I hear substance, generosity. Maybe he feels like it's his turn to have an experience. I feel like this Knight of Wands is more a taker, you know, wants the experience, wants that relationship, wants that, you know, whatever, but not really, like maybe a giver, maybe equal giver, but I think like they go for something for that receptive quality that they don't have. Like they need that receptive quality. They need the give to fuel the energy for how much they put into the do. You know, how much it takes. It takes a lot of energy for this Knight of Wands to keep on going, keep it moving. And I feel like maybe the Emperor wants something, not that he doesn't have anything back, but maybe he wants to put that energy out into something where he receives back the same. I feel like this Emperor is looking for something to restore his energy, to get him off of the chair, you know, get him to do something he likes, get outside, go inside. I feel like it's for an experience of passion. So let's get another card for the second. More clarity on the Emperor. That's the Ace of Swords. So I usually see this as like a yes, or yes, that's it. Yes, there's clarity. Yes, there's something being understood or not understood. If perhaps that's not yet come to, I don't know, I feel like he understands what he wants. So perhaps in the past, the Emperor didn't understand that this is what he needed, she needed to get him going, her going. You know, having an experience. So this is truth coming to light. It's energy. It's clarity. It's electricity here. It's almost like the lever. You know, the bright idea. That's the on switch here. You know, that's the big, you know, it's on here. It's rising. It's pointing up. I don't know where this is going, but take this as you will. This is, I feel like it's truth needed. It's something that is, I feel like it's needed. I feel like you need to pull the lever. You need to do something. You need to turn, you know, something on. You need to get something going. You need to get this electricity flowing for some reason. This truth out there. Receive this truth back, maybe. Maybe this Knight of Wands is on a mission for a passionate truth, a passionate start, a start. I feel like it's a new start with the Ace of Swords. It's a yes. It's something that is desired. It's wanted. It's needed. It's, I feel like it's ready. Like, I feel like electricity before the storm, you know? So let's get another card from, I feel like I'm feeling weird with the speaking now with me, which makes me think that maybe there was something that was hard to speak about before. Maybe it was his passions. Maybe he wasn't clear on what he really wanted. Maybe it was a change in what makes him or her passionate. And now it's clear. And now it needs to be said, spoken, experienced. Maybe this was just in your head or in his head, her head before. If this is not you, this could be somebody around you. And you're that passionate idea. That's possible. This could also be a boss, a father, a husband. I just heard future. So I'm not sure where this is going. Let's get another card for the Ace of Swords, the Emperor, and the Knight of Wands. This could be like a son and a father, and something becoming clear between them, or brothers, or I'm not sure where I'm going. Let's get another card for the Emperor, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Or even sisters, like two sisters that are really dominant. And that's the Hermit. That's a Virgo energy. 9, completion. Maybe the Emperor has been a hermit for a while and ready to ride some passion. Went into the dark for a while to get clear on something. The Hermit is somebody wise, older, mature, not afraid to go into the dark to turn their own damn light on and let that shine. True inner clarity on what happened in your experience, in your past. It's going somewhere by yourself sometimes to get clarity, or figuring out a way that you can turn on your light. Become clear about something. Figure out what makes you passionate, or maybe why you rode away from something in the past that made you passionate. And how to make that something solid, stable in your life, clear, a new start, rather than a fleeting experience. How can you take that beautiful fleeting experience that you had? It could just be like, a really amazing talent that you have, or a ability that you have, or a project that you have, or something you're passionate about. Even a relationship that you wanted and never really took that chance on making solid. Like getting past the start, getting past that electricity, maybe somebody needed to find their light or become clear with what they really wanted. Maybe this is towards the hermit, or because of the hermit. It's bringing completion in a situation because of the hermit, because of finding your own inner light, because of turning that light on and letting it shine and being yourself, even if it's unclear around you what's going on. You're trusting yourself. You're trusting your own guidance. You're also, I feel like the hermit is also a guide to others when others can't find the light switch or don't know where their light switch is, in the moment. The hermit has theirs on and gives just enough light to that situation in the room for whoever else is around to find their own light switch. And then they have their own light on and they can leave the room, stick around and hang out, do whatever they want. But now there's, it's like, it brings equality. The hermit doesn't take that light, turn it on, and run away, usually. Sometimes they're by themselves for a long time, and the hermit's the only one around to see that light. But I feel like eventually they move. They come out of the dark. They find their way out of the woods, out of the cave, out of the desert, maybe, and they cross paths with others. So there's always an eventual merging of lights, or I feel like it's a merge. So find or be a mentor. Take a break from society and a commitment to your spiritual growth. Learning how to have your light on all the time. Always there to be your guide. Always there to shine. Even in dark situations you don't understand. So let's get one more card from the Romance Angels. Clarity on the Hermit. Knight of Wands. The Emperor, 4, and the Ace of Swords. This clarity, maybe the Emperor has used a lot of energy in its time in order for you to have stability with what makes you passionate, to meditate, talk to others, maybe like you, maybe you're around people, or yeah, I feel like around people or not around anybody who has maybe similar thoughts as you, ideas like you, clarity like you, spiritual awakening like you. And maybe that's what you're riding towards. Maybe that's what's making you passionate. Your spirituality, your passion, your love. It's all combined when it involves your spirituality, because what makes you passionate is different from superficial means here, what you're just getting out of the physical experience, you know? It's always deeper when it involves your spirituality. What you actually desire, what you love, what you want is something deeper. It is something that's truth and clear and real and a truthful start from the beginning where everything is open and clear. There aren't any lies here to start something solid and real. So maybe it is, you know, something passionate. It's just different now because it has a different light. It's involving your higher self now. So maybe that is a new start. Maybe that's not you. Maybe this is somebody coming towards you here that's seeing something, seeing a different light on what drove them before, if that makes sense. I hope that made sense. I feel like that's a lot of information coming in. I'm not exactly sure what I just said. So let's continue. Let's get one more card from the Romance Angels. Clarity on the second. Retreat. Well, there we go. So, you know, find or be a mentor. Maybe that's with the Hermit. Maybe that's with this person you know. Here. Where'd it go? Where'd the Hermit in my hand? You know, maybe these two are together, maybe. Or, yeah, I feel like you're going away together. I feel like this Emperor is riding towards the Hermit together. There's two here. So you're retreating with somebody, or there's a balance in your masculine and your feminine, going back to that receiving, giving thing. Maybe it has to be equal, what you give and what you get. It's time to disconnect from the world. Maybe that's this lever. Maybe it's turning off the world, you know, a little bit. And sitting down. Maybe the Emperor is always moving, always on the go. But maybe the passionate escape that you find is turning this lever off, turning your phone off, going somewhere sort of quiet and disconnecting. I feel like there's communication here. There's a new start here. Let's get one more card. Let's get one more card from the Romance. Clarity on retreat. Maybe taking something back too. Maybe there was something that was unclear in the past, and in order for this clarity to come about on maybe, I feel like it involved passion in the past for some reason, and maybe there just needs to be different communication, open communication, real communication. That involves, I feel like it's just simple. Let's continue. Let's get more clarity on the second. Well, there you go. Communication. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. There you go. That's what you need to do. Whatever is you're going through, you need to go away from the norm and go towards one another and open up about something so you're clear. You know, your own passions. Maybe you don't understand what makes the other passionate. You know, this could just be a heart-to-heart conversation with a family member. You know, somebody you're going through something with, your boss, maybe, if this is a boss. It could have been something passionate that happened. Like a heated argument with your boss in the past. You know, you just acted out because of something and you felt passionate about something. Or your husband, your wife, your mother, your father. But it's time to talk honestly about what happened, open up, become clear. Turn on your light. Notice theirs, you know. Notice your differences. Understand what you really want, what the other person really wants. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. I'm going to pull one more card from the Fairy Tarot. Let's get clarity on the Hermit, the Emperor. The Hermit could also be the Emperor, you know, and maybe it's time to disconnect, to gain stability back, something you were, you know, passionate about, moving towards, but you have to start something different, turn on a different kind of light here, maybe connect to somebody else you know, or maybe this is you as the Hermit. It doesn't have to be a Virgo, it's earthy energy, somebody grounded, solid, and independent, you know, and this passion came in your world or is coming in your world, and you need to start it solid, clear, opening up, you know, and really getting to know each other. One more card. Ace of Spring. So that's definitely a new start. You know, it's time to take action. So you have the Ace of Swords and then the Ace of Rods. So passionate starts that are clear, you know, that are going to work. It's like, I feel like it's a yes if you're open, if you're honest, if you're real. I feel like it's spiritual. So I feel like this is maybe an easy start, but hard as well, because it might have a new filter than you're used to. Maybe this is a new light that came on here, so it's a new kind of a beginning than you're used to. The Ace of Spring is, it's also this. It's opposite of meditation and retreat and all that. It's taking action, but I feel like it's telling you to pull that lever and take action towards the retreat. So it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams and amazing career opportunities. I feel like this retreat, this maybe turning off the light for a moment, you know, to turn yours back on, to get your energy back, to become clear about something, to get grounded with something. I feel like the Emperor is ready to open up for some reason about his passions, his truth. Be fearless. You know, you have to be a little bit vulnerable. You know, to be fearless in this matter, you have to be vulnerable and exposed here. And expose what really makes you happy. You know, what you really dream about. I feel like that's together here with somebody that's going to help you like understand what you're really passionate about. Maybe it just took actually talking to somebody to bring those feelings out of you. Somebody you connect with somehow that just really gets you going. So I feel like in order to get this start moving, take this disconnect today, tomorrow, sometime soon, and allow yourself to go back inside of yourself with someone else. I feel like you're pulling out dreams, pulling out ideas, pulling out passions, you know, pulling out something beautiful in you. And I feel like this other person is, yeah, I feel like they're letting out their own passions and their dreams with you. I feel like it's a discussion, it's communication, it's talking about a lot of things. You know, it just keeps flowing here. So allow conversation to flow. I feel like there's an amazing idea that's going to come through this disconnect that's going to help move you forward. It's also this disconnect that's, I feel like it's almost like plugging you in. Like I see something, like I see a socket and electricity going in, and that, like, that connection, like recharging the batteries, you know, getting everything going so you're fully charged to move forward with this big idea, this clarity, this thing that's going to get you solid, make you feel secure. you know, and make you figure out how you can always have this spiritual energy, this spiritual filter coming through every relationship you have. So it's always deeper, it's always better, it's always merging with energies that are like yours. I feel like this is somebody who has energy like yours, a spirit like yours, you know, the desire to, I hear become a better person. Maybe you're just a better person around this person here. Whoever it is you're feeling like you want to open up to. This idea comes, you know, from this. And I feel like it's either an idea about a career, you're doing something together, you're deciding to shut off something in a career that didn't work and going a different direction. But I feel like it's this cutting something off, going away, that reconnects you to, like, I feel like when you unplug, everything is different, and I feel like a different path goes after this. After this retreat, after you pull this lever and disconnect, I feel like when this lever comes back on, there's more clarity in everything you do. There's more love in everything you do, and it's like a new beginning. So I know this was a lot of things that came up. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I love you, and I'll see you